I'm gonna go ahead and offer some any free wisdom, any advice I can give anybody out there on transformation, on sobriety, on nutrition, on personal development. I'm here. Feel free to drop any questions. Let me know. Let me know what's bothering you guys. What is the big mountain you cannot overcome, and I'll be doing my best to help you guys out. In the meantime, as always, I'll just kind of freestyle off the head as far as what I think anybody that's in a tough situation would have to hear. And I think in order for me to accomplish that, I have to figure out what would I, at my worst times, would have wanted to hear that would have helped me out greatly. I think one of the best things I can give any advice to anybody that is that is reluctant to change because they're worried about what people are going to say, because they're worried that they might fail and they'll be made fun of. The truth is, we all have to have this realization that one day all of our time on this earth is going to come to an end. That is a 1000% guarantee. Jim Rohn says it's risky to be alive because no one gets out of it. Nobody ever gets out of it winning, right? We all have to go at some time, and I think if you really think about it, you'll realize that the version of you in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, would they have wanted you to play small right now? Would they have wanted you to not try and go for something that that you always wanted to do and you know you could, but you were just scared? The best the best thing you can do for yourself is to just go for it and let the chips fall where they may. But if you do it from a place of love, of authenticity, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish in a short amount of time. I see Inversion DYG in the chat. Hi. Gunner 50 Caliber. Hello. Elsa Baron. Hi. Inversion. Hi. Well, as I was saying, I think one of the things that with New Year's around the corner that people get tripped up on is, am I drunk? No, I actually am 4 years sober. Do I sound drunk? Osh posh. I do have a slight tendency to mumble my words. It's something that I'm trying to work on, and and I think that's a big reason why I've been going live now as opposed to just making content. Because when I make content, I'll have to do take after take after take in order for me to really enunciate the words I'd like to. Obviously, a lot of editing goes into it. I feel with lives, there's no room for corrections. So, but I appreciate it, Opsho, for letting me know that I need to step it up when it comes to my wordmanship, my enunciation. As I was saying, most people don't never decide to go for it because they're scared to be judged. They're scared to be made fun of. And they live their whole lives playing small. That's the majority of people. Even if it's somebody that may have a lot of money in their account, even though you may see them post a lot of things that you might want for yourself, you need to remember that if somebody is working a job or has a career that is making them miserable. I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody that lives a good life has a job that means the world to them. That's just not the case. For me, I'm able to provide a a decent life for my family for now with the job I have, and I love my job for the reason that it puts food on our table. It allows me to pay our rent, pay our bills. By no means, because I'm doing this and this is not what I intend to do for a long time, do I feel that I'm not a fulfilled person or a happy person. Quite the opposite. Any free time I have where I'm not at work, or even any free time, any downtime I have at work, I make sure I take advantage of it. And that's something that most people need to hear and understand, which is if you're serious about transformation, then you need to understand how to max out every second of every day that you have in order to keep the momentum that you build when you start doing new things. So, this is going to be a short one, everybody. I unfortunately made it all the way to my car, and my charger is back up at our work site. And if I get up there, I won't be able to come back down. So, I don't want this to just cut off and everybody think that I'm inconsiderate of the people that are here. Anybody that's on this live, I appreciate the heck out of everybody. I wish everybody a happy New Year's. I'll be going live possibly for sure one more time today. Um, check me out around 2:30. If you guys are available, make sure you drop in 2:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll be going live, and then I'll be doing my best to do one more live before the New Year's comes in tonight. So, Upper Moon One Lover, hello. Hello, thank you for joining us. Upper Moon, you may have missed it, but as I just said, I'm gonna have to cut this live short. I did not bring my charger down with me, and I am going to lose battery power in about a minute or two. So I want to thank everybody that was on here. Again, I'm very sorry I didn't pay attention to how much battery I have, but I was able to get off a couple things. So I'll just really quick repeat what I said, which is if you're looking to make a change in 2026, please stop worrying about what other people are going to say. The only thing that matters is that your authentic self is what comes through and shines, and you allow the light to shine through you. The biggest vibration that is known to be tested for is not love, it's not gratitude, it's actually authenticity. Authenticity is what you guys need to shoot for 2026, and you do that by not caring what anybody says. Paint the picture you want to paint, make the song that you want to do, go after the job, work on your resume, whatever it is, you are going to look out for you this year. So I want to thank everybody that's been on here. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in a couple hours.